Happy Easter, Kella.
Happy Easter, Mom.
You know, I was thinking about how things are a little different than we expect, right? Like, normally for Easter, we would go with our friends and we would go to church and we would hear the music playing and we would sing songs. But this year, we're having Easter at our house, right? So that's a little different than we expected. And I was thinking about the way that Easter was probably different than Mary in the Bible expected too. Do you have any idea what that might be? Well, Jesus died and Mary went to the tomb to find him and the stone was rolled away, and that was definitely different than she expected. And then when she saw Jesus was alive, that was definitely different than she expected, wasn't it? I am wondering...
tulip bulbs.
Yes, actually, that's exactly what I was going to talk to you about. I was remembering that you and I planted these tulip bulbs. And
What? That tulip bulb is growing.
It is growing. I was remembering when you and I planted those, we planted them with some prayers that different people in our church wrote, right? And we planted the tulip bulbs because the prayers that people wrote on them.
This one has a lot of these hearts.
That one does have a lot of hearts. This one is a prayer for strength and perseverance. Now, when we planted these tulip bulbs, we didn't know what to expect, did we? All we knew to do was to put them in the ground and to cover them up with dirt, and we water them, and we hope that they have some sunlight on them, and we didn't know for sure if they would grow, but here they are blooming. And our world is changing a lot right now, isn't it? Our world is changing a lot, and we really don't know what to expect. But you know what I love about Easter? Easter reminds me that even when it seems like the story is at its end, we don't know what to expect. And that God is with us helping things to grow and change and maybe even bloom. So we don't really know what to expect out of this weird time in our world with all the sick days. But we do know that God is with us and that the story isn't over yet. Okay? Will you say a prayer with me? I'm going to say a little bit and then you say it after, okay? So say it nice and loud so everyone can hear you. Dear God.
Dear God.
Thank you for Easter.
Thank you for Easter.
Thank you that the story is not over.
Thank you for the story is not over.
And thank you for loving us.
Thank you for loving us.
Amen.
Amen.
Happy Easter, everybody.
Bye. Happy Easter.